Hello, everybody, and welcome to Stellos Stadium in Nashua, New Hampshire. Welcome back if you happen to have caught the girls lacrosse game between Nashua High South and North, which North won by 2 goals. An exciting game that Tom King and I call. I'm John Collins. We have Nashua's ETV broadcast of this intra-city rivalry game. It's boys lacrosse. It's a much different game, Tom. You tell me.
It is a much different game, John. You're going to see a lot more bumping and hitting, and not as much running at full speed the way we saw. Not a lot of fast break play. You're going to see some, intense physical play in this game, and you're also going to see man ups, man advantages.
You're going to see one thing that's exactly the same, though, and that's Al St. Louis
sing the national anthem.
Yes, but it's history. Remember that as Al seeks to set the record for the most national anthems. He's down on the field near side as we look at the officials establishing the rules of the game with the captains of both Nashua South and North. North is in the white. We had the girls game where the South team was in the white, but we just had a North player up here. It was Spencer Petz, actually, that was setting up the pregame psych music, and he was wearing a white jersey with the blue trim. And the Panthers are in the purple jerseys with the purple shorts. There you see at the bottom of your screen, Tom Aria with his back to the camera just over the chain link, the athletic director of the Nashua School standing
I think they ought to do a duet. Al could have half a national anthem. How's that?
Yeah. I don't think Tom wants any part of that.
I don't think so either.
If public speaking is a big fear, public singing must be even more of a fear for people that don't count themselves as great singers.
Oh, there's Al St. Louis right there. We'll wait and see if they're going to do the starting lineups.
Now, you did quiz Spencer when he was up here about North's record, Tom. Apparently, the boys varsity for North is on the losing record side right now.
Well, both of them are. North is 2-4, South 3-4. Panthers trying to make a push. Bill Munson, the head coach, has always talked about how he's wanted to get this program, kind of to make the next step.
Mm-hmm.
And he's pushing hard for it. And he's got 3 wins. They've beaten Manchester Memorial, they've beaten Salem, and they've beaten Merrimack. Merrimack out of division. So they play in Division 1, Merrimack in Division 2. So, but 3-4 at this point in the season, and we've got another month to go. But, a rivalry game, 2-4 Nashua North, pretty evenly matched teams, I would say.
Tom, it always fascinates me to hear stories about how players who were very good athletes in baseball and football abandon those sports sometimes when they go to college to play lacrosse. There's a lot of excitement that's associated with this game, and it attracts a lot of really good athletes.
Well, it attracts a lot of scholarship money now that's very easily attainable. So if you have a chance to get into college, your opportunities are probably more prevalent in the sport of lacrosse than they are in some of the other sports you play at.
Didn't know that. So there you go. So that's another reason why you might see some people, what you would say, abandoning the major sports or the real sports, if you want to be negative about it, baseball, football, even hockey, to go to play lacrosse instead.
Yep, exactly. We've had several athletes over at Bishop Girton.
You mentioned that. Wasn't it hockey that we saw some really good hockey players that said, I'm going to play lacrosse?
But we've seen some good football players at BG that have made their name and gone on to play college lacrosse, or I don't know how many kids I've interviewed. I think a lot of them last fall on that football team were more lacrosse players than they were football players.
Hey, while we have a moment here before Al St. Louis's anthem and the teams begin, it just concluded the NFL draft weekend. There was a lot of written about Kendall Reyes.
Kendall Reyes.
I believe we did games, right, when he was on the field?
He was on the field, drafted by the San Diego Chargers.
Chargers got him.
Yeah, well, Kendall turned his, a completely different body than what we saw in high school. And UConn,
saw him in the combine or pro day, whatever that was.
UConn really molded him into a pro, and he is definitely pro level. Second draft.
He responded too.
Second round draft pick of the San Diego. You got to buy into it. He bought into it. Second round draft pick of the San Diego Chargers. Also for Girton, they've got 2 guys that are going down. They've got Tom Manti, the kicker, going to the Cowboys, looking for an invitation. Got an invitation to the Cowboys camp. Basically a 3-man competition coming up for him to try to make the team, and also Mark Spinney a big lineman for Boston College and BG, going to the Washington Redskins.
By the doors early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that Star Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Al St. Louis on his record quest to sing the most national anthems. Tom, it strikes me that Al has the easy listening version of the national anthem, as if Mel Torme was going to sing it, I think. One of the most soothing war songs you'll ever hear
It
sung.
looks like Mel Torme, doesn't he, a little bit? Doesn't he? He does.
That's why I just kind of smiled. I thought of that while he was singing
exactly.
there, right
There
there.
we go. I know it.
Jim McLean zoomed in. I never heard such a soothing war song in my life, actually. So it's the style, you know.
That's
I think
true.
the key word for in Al's style there is rampart. I think he really has a soothing way of saying rampart. Anyway, lacrosse is about to happen, thankfully. And
At some point here, they've had a lot of pregame already. Let's
let the tension build further.
I know it, really.
And the cordial handshakes before they try to beat the heck out of each other, as they say, because these guys are. Both teams look to be in great shape, and the record be darned, they're going to go at it. And we've seen some great intra-city rivalries, regardless of record. They can throw those out the window.
Yeah, they're pretty close anyway, John.
Yeah.
One win away, one win apart, and we're ready to get underway. North in the white jerseys, blue numbers. South in the all purple jerseys. North will go right to left on your TV dial, and South will go left to right. And they have it right now in possession.
Winning the faceoff there was Patrick Goff as he sprints downfield. Goff with the ball, now passes it. Connor Leary takes it left sideline. Up ahead to Bradley Radine. Behind the net it goes. Some perimeter passing by South as they look to score the first goal of this game. There's 12 minutes on the clock. In the first quarter of this. Girls went with 25-minute halves, Tom. You see the boys going with, there's a harsh stick check, and they let them play. We're so used to whistles in the girls' game.
Exactly. No, they let these guys play, and we're playing quarters, not halves in boys lacrosse.
Difficult shot try by Daniel Ogier goes over the net, and it's going to still be the Panthers' possession. Scooping it up over in the field hockey goal, there was Patrick Goff. He's one of the quad captains that the Nashua South team has, along with Daniel Ogier and John Buren and Jonah Susi.
Albert Monson putting a captaincy on a junior. And a nice steal.
Good body check. First possession for North. Sprinting downfield comes Mark Levine. And there's a hockey check. Levine launches it as a save. Might have hit the left post. And pouncing on the loose ball.
I'll tell you what it did, John. It hit the left post.
Okay.
Right side of your screen. Upper corner of your screen. Then it bounced against the other post and bounced out.
And the senior
And of course,
goaltender.
Levine is one of those players we talked about who plays very well in hockey, an all-state hockey player, whose future is lacrosse, as he's going to go to college playing lacrosse.
Senior goaltender Jonah Susi chalks up his first save of the game. Nothing here early. Hitting the deck, but getting the pass away was James Halloran. Whistle. Now let's see what the call is. Do we have our first penalty? There's a flag down on the field, and we may have a player going to the box. I have to watch the middle of the field across the way.
Doesn't look like it.
No, it doesn't, unless somebody's belatedly going over there. Now we see the Titans number 9. That's the substitution right there. So looks to be even Steven down the field, I believe. Panthers trying for the first goal of the game. There's a bounce pass collected by Dan Ogier. Gets it back. Passes behind the net. Number 32 is Matt Lilly, and it comes out front again. Number 23, Connor Leary.
Shot, nice save right there. Low basket save by Spencer Rancourt.
Rancourt, the goaltender for the Titans, gets his first save of the game, and we're still scoreless. We started at 12 minutes, now we're under 10. And some heavy hitting, far sideline. It's going to go against North at South possession. And will be inbounded by the Panthers number 14, it looks like. Trotting downfield is Goff. And he gives it up to Jonathan Mannheim. Mannheim off of a check. Driven back. Good job on defense there by Alex Flynn, the senior defender, number 25. Coming up to make a hard hit too is Daniel Casey, number 38, as he forces Goff wide. He goes behind the net. Both teams feeling each other out early. Good save made by Rancourt. That was right in the belly.
He had to be ready because it was a quick shot by Ogier.
Ogier's tried that shot
now
twice.
See, that, you don't see that in girls lacrosse. Look at that. See, trying to muscle the ball.
Yeah.
And wasn't able to do it. We get the long stick midi who's got it.
That was Daniel Casey using his prodigious back to knock Ogier to the turf. A mismatch in size there to the Titans' advantage. A timeout called early. Both coaches got to look at maybe some early strategy that they want to talk about.
We've got to score this game with 8:49 to play first quarter. Not used to that, are we?
No.
Usually it's a goal a minute in girls lacrosse. And we're doing the boys game now. North and South. North coming in at 2-4, South at 3-4. Courtesy of a non-league win over Merrimack that they had, 7-4.
You're watching the huddle around head coach Bill Monson, who is in his second season.
And very determined to turn this program into a contender. Very determined.
Head coach of the Titans is Keith Bertrand. And after a rallying moment, South back on the field.
Yep, interesting. South with the dark uniform. They look blue on your screen, but they're a little more purple in person. It says Nashua on them. Doesn't say
Purple
Nashua
costs
South.
extra.
Yeah, it's true.
The Pete told us basically.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Just like super slow-mo.
And the Titans, and North with the Titan logo across the top.
Sprinting across the field. The Titans number 7 is Christian Filanow. And he still got it. Or he gets it back rather. Throws it up top to Tom Holler. Getting a nice cushion there from Dylan Flesh. Flesh actually at number 44, excuse me,
Holler
Stephen
with
Cho.
a nice dodge and a quick release. The ball bounces up in the air. No one knew where it was, but it finally falls down in front of Susie, the goalie.
Nice stick twirl there by Susie.
He got a piece of it, and the ball bounced way up in the air.
Good aversion there by Cam Ansel. Ansel's got some good moves, switching the stick from hand to hand as he goes down. There's a long shot and a goal. What a shot by John Barron, the senior defenseman, just shows some velocity and accuracy.
Barron, or was that Halloran?
Actually, no, it was
That
Halloran.
was James Halloran, yeah.
You are right.
Halloran with a low shot that made its way through some bodies. It was really the only way he was going to score is if he kept the ball low.
Now, he plays hockey too, Halloran.
Yeah, he does.
And that was an equivalent of a slap shot from the point. 1-0. We have our first score of the game, and it belongs to the Panthers. The Titans boys lacrosse team celebrated with the girls who won the game, first game of the doubleheader here against the South girls. Heaviest hit of the game is hitting the deck is William Loringer. Wasn't quite sure the name of that truck that hit him, but it was a South of clean play.
Cross-checking. It's going to be
a cross-check. It wasn't a clean play, apparently.
No, it was not. Nope, they call it. Man up.
Maybe why Loringer went down so fast. So it is man up, as Tom said, and a golden opportunity for the Titans to tie it up. 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Titans trailing early, 1-0. Chance to even things here as
What you
they
see is they try to spread out the offense.
balls behind the net.
And now they close
in
it.
front of the net.
Now
actually.
they close it in with
Yeah.
3 players down in the middle of the field. Shots wide.
Boys will try much longer shots than the girls as they practice those from 10, 15
Longer
yards out.
sticks, John. Ability to get more of a reach with your sticks for some of these players with depending on the position they're at.
And there's number 20, Mark Levine, lurking, as is Alex Flynn, who gets it inside to Bauer. Austin Bauer,
Wow.
checked to the ground,
Yeah,
though, by
he was
Stephen
hacked.
Choate.
He was hacked by Choate. They're going to call it. Choate doesn't have to go off, but they're going to call an infraction. That'll get a restart for Nashua North.
So it's short of a penalty.
7:04 to play here in the first quarter.
And sprinting toward the middle, thinking about a shot. Double team, backs it out. That's Mark Levine.
Awfully good athletes. 3-sport athlete.
Levine gets checked, balls on the ground, scooped up twice. Now he has possession, Alex Flynn. Flynn working with a cushion of space, going to work on Choate. Goes to the left, finds a seam, gets forced wide. Flynn still with it.
Levine has a job, 3 sports, and he's an A student.
What does he do in his spare time?
He doesn't have it.
Exactly.
Talks to me.
Oh,
You know, when I interviewed him, that was probably the only spare time he had in the winter with the 15 minutes I had with him back in January.
Mark, don't talk to Tom King. Get your sleep. You need your sleep. So it's a 1-0 game, and the Panthers have possession and the lead right now as they withstand the surge by North. And down the field comes Patrick Goff, one of the captains of the Panthers team, getting checked away by Mark Levine, who's on both ends a factor. Timothy Preston works his way through traffic. A shot and a save is made by Rancourt. A blistering drive by Jonathan Mannheim. Looked like he was trying to go low 5-hole, Tom, and he just wasn't able
Well,
to get
that's
past
a good
Rancourt.
spot to aim. I think the shots in Boys Lacrosse, they aim lower more than they do up.
Helps their accuracy
Well,
too.
you take a look at at the space that Rancourt takes up in front of that net. Look at it. Look at how tall he is.
Oh, yeah.
So you're gonna shoot. You're gonna try low.
Especially if he comes out a little bit.
Right. You're gonna try low. There's no padding down there. There's no blocker like in hockey to make the stop. So they've got to be quick with the stick.
Quick with the stick. I like that. Bradley Radine around behind the net, being checked by Daniel Casey. Out in front, another long shot, another save by Rancourt down low. He's anticipating that shot by Mannheim, who's been stymied twice in the space of a minute. Out of the backfield with that long defensive stick comes
That's a long stick.
Nick Coffey.
Yep.
And it's scooped up, loose ball. Sprinting downfield is Dylan Flesh. Flesh does a spin move to avoid the hit, but loses possession and a whistle.
Yeah, I think, is he going to keep possession?
I don't know. Maybe was he out of bounds? I don't understand what that call was. It looked like he got slashed. Oh,
Timeout.
timeout. Might have been the team that had the possession there on the loose ball. They called a timeout, and that would be the Titans, who are in their huddle as we watch the Panthers the last timeout. We're watching the Titans here. Head coach Keith Bertrand, assistant coach Craig Van Coor.
4:46 to play, first quarter. No, 1-0 in favor of the Panthers.
Got to think that the conditions right now are ideal for lacrosse. It's definitely,
Cool.
yeah, not too cold.
No wind.
Yeah.
You know, to affect any kind of airborne passes.
See, if you had this kind of weather
the
during the
surface is a little softer, so I wonder how easy it is to pick up ground balls on it. But what were you going to say?
I was going to say, if we had this kind of weather during the Boston Marathon, then maybe you would have been able to beat those Kenyans. But as it was just too hot out there for Tom King.
Yep. Yeah, I backed out.
I was actually there. I watched some of the marathon. I couldn't believe how strong some of the elderly runners in that race finished. You know, that heat. That was hot.
That was
day.
a very hot day, and we seem to be moving backwards in the weather systems. You know, we're going from hot to cold.
We had some May weather there in
in April.
April and March. So the timeout has ended. 1-0. The Panthers with the lead and with possession right now. Near sideline with it. Timothy Preston inbounds it, and it's a loose ball.
A bad pass, diving to the ground in an attempt to get it was Connor Leary.
So that is the outline right there where the coach is standing on.
Exactly.
Folks, if you're looking for the sideline,
that's that blue line.
Yeah. Coach Bertrand found it for us as he stands right by his player, Christian Filanow. He's got the matching shoes to the uniform. Coffey gets it ahead. He was intended now some sloppy play at the midfield. He's going to give South the advantage of the ball back. See the Nashua Panther mascot at the bottom of your screen. The Titan is here. I don't see him.
See the Titan, do you?
No. Must be watching the Stanley Cup or something. Something more
You're
pressing.
infatuated with that Stanley Cup, aren't you?
I'm just trying to relate to what's going on. Don't imagine he's watching the Yankees. It's too early for that.
Not much to watch right now.
No, they're pretty
now,
awesome
here they are
again, that lineup.
trying to set up anybody in the middle to come down for the quick shot, but they can't seem to time it.
Goff with it.
Oh, good defense. They pick up that ground ball. They do it. It's
Red
more
Dean.
prevalent. Ground balls more prevalent in boys than they are in girls.
Radine up top, Goff. Obviously, like the captain of the offense
Hard
there,
shot.
in addition to the team.
Rancourt with a save. Rancourt's big in front of that net.
He's been rock
Takes up
steady.
a lot of room to make those stops.
Aaron passed there. I think Tom Duffy, that was Connor Leary that tried to get some kind of...
North right now, John, losing that possession game. We all talk about time of possession. North is losing that part of the battle.
So far. Fortunate to be only down 1-0. 3.5 minutes to go first quarter. John Collins with Tom King.
Ooh.
Jim McLean.
Little
is
emotion on
camera.
that sideline by Levine. Didn't like being harassed. Loses possession. Looks like it's going to be South's ball.
And Goff will do the inbounding. There he goes, number 14. Purple jersey, white numerals, Goff. Up ahead, behind the net it goes. Dan Ogier looking for a seam to pass, or maybe a lane to run through, and nice stick check by the defender for North, who's going to actually use his
look
body
at the bodies
to get the,
right there. That's
Wow.
so you know. We doing the girls' game first. You don't see this. It's funny when
Eric Hazard
when we do
is
the
definitely a hazard for the South attackers.
When we do the girls' game second, we're amazed at the speed as they're going up and down the field. When we do the boys' game second, we're amazed at the physical play.
Wow.
You're not you. That's the difference in the two sports.
You look like offensive lineman right there,
Oh,
John Hanna knocking some people around.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And, Lily is trying to get the play and turn around with a quick shot. He scores. Lily, a little nice, smart play as he basically, did a diversion. He fooled the goaltender.
Somehow he was able to locate that low
Well, he had a screen
corner
in front.
inside the post. A beautiful shot.
Beautiful shot. He had a screen in front. Basically looked like he was going to do a little fake. Looked like he was going to give up the ball, and he turns around with the quick shot and scores.
Well, maybe we can do a better. I can do a better job of starting us some goal recording here.
Now we've got Halloran and we've got Lily with the two goals.
There it is.
2:16 to play first quarter. It's a 2-0 lead in favor of Nashua South.
He almost shot that before he seemed to find the net.
He came right out. And
Yeah.
he did a blind shot. Great
Right.
fake and just
turnaround shot.
Yeah.
On the ground behind the net. Now gets up with possession. Good job of maintaining it by Jake Janess. Try to shot. It's going to be a loose ball picked up by Stephen Crocker, number 9, another hockey player turned lacrosse player. Behind the net it goes to Adam Murphy. Murphy sprints right, coming out in front of the goal, tried a shot, but it was a good check by Goff. Not able to get a good look.
But a good scoop by Byron, by Buren, John Buren.
Buren has it knocked away from that long stick. Tough to maintain possession in traffic with those long defense sticks. Here comes the number 10 player, Adam Murphy, is past the goal.
Wide.
Back to get it will go Genest.
And Susie knew he had gotten beaten on that play.
The Titans feeling a sense of urgency here, Tom, to get on the board, I think, before the first quarter ends.
You know, a goaltender's expecting a quick shot when he's got the stick up like that.
Yep.
And that's what Susie just did down here.
Holler shoots.
Save.
Susie. Nice job at the far post.
Tells his defense, get moving. Don't forget, the goaltenders in Boys Lacrosse, very adept at bringing the ball up on their own.
Look at that.
Yep.
More than halfway down the field.
Yep. Better make sure you make it count because you got a long run back.
Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Doing some moves with his back to the goal is Cam Ansel. Ansel pulls up. This is Jonathan Mannheim being marked by Tom Holler. Up top, Cam Ansel going to try another move here and just not giving any ground.
Hit, nice hit.
Alex Flynn with the hit. Scooping it up, and downfield comes Nick Coffey. Throws it up ahead. It's nice completed pass to Adam Murphy, who's about 20 yards out from the net as he throws it back. Alex Flynn, 15 seconds remaining in the quarter. Will they get a shot away?
Yes, they will.
Heavy hit.
What a
I
hit.
guess not.
Oh,
Flag flies.
Flag flies, though. Yep, going out.
So what's that going to be? Is that going to be a penalty shot?
Could be 4. I don't know.
No, they don't have penalty shots. They have
No.
penalties. Was that a charging? Or I don't get that call, actually. It looked like
High
a
hit.
shoulder hit. High hit. Okay. Could be a concussion territory if you hit the shoulder in the head. Absolutely leveled. I believe that was Crocker that took the hit, number 9. Not that he hasn't been hit like that in hockey before.
Yeah, exactly.
Bounces right back up. 6.9 seconds to go, first quarter. It's been a hard-hitting first quarter, and you just saw evidence of that. 2-1. Goal?
No.
Why does it say 2-1 on the scoreboard?
2-1. Evidently they.
Did he launch a goal? I mean, I totally looked at the hit. I didn't see the ball go in the net. Amazing. Wow. That's one that I totally missed.
I totally missed it too.
Amazing.
Is it awarded to them?
It almost feels like it was so close to the net, and instead of a penalty shot to just give a goal. That's a rule we'll have to look into at halftime.
Yeah, no doubt about it. End of the first quarter, the score, it's Nashua South 2, Nashua North 1.
Yeah, we never saw that ball cross the line. They must have
No.
awarded it. Okay. So the penalty.
He got that ball into the net after he took that hit. That's amazing.
Wow. He got up and threw it into the net. So we're so concerned about his well-being, and he wasn't concerned. He got up and scored the goal. How about that? 12 minutes fresh put up on the clock. Second quarter of play about to get underway.
Levine, that's how strong he is. He's got that kind of ability.
Yeah.
And Mark Levine with a score.
Or as Bill would tell us, Levine.
Oh, Levine. I'm sorry. It is Levine.
Yeah. Well, Tom, I have the pressing engagement. I do not like to leave you with this, but
if you're going to do it, now is the time.
Now is the time in your trusted hands, and I regretfully step back, but I know this is going to be an exciting finish, and I look forward to watching the rest of this game.
All right, John Collins. We will see you at the North-South baseball game, where the clouds will still be hovering over wherever we are. They don't seem to want to. As the teams come back out onto the field, we're ready to start the second quarter. 12 minutes before halftime, 2-1 to score in favor of Nashua South. Titans now are going the opposite direction. They're going left to right. Behind that, nice setup in front. Pass knocked away and a save on that shot by Susie. On a hard shot by Levine. Levine, a favorite target, big player, can set up in front and release very quickly. And there he is, number 20. Gives it up behind the net. North trying to set up. Janest with it. Has it again. Pass to Levine. Levine down low. Shot. No. Knocked away by Susie. Another save. Levine pounding the glove. Knew he had an opportunity to tie this game. Just underway second quarter. 2-1 in favor of Nashua South. Levine wide. North needs to find another answer. They've set up Levine in good scoring position 3 times now. And they're going to go a fourth, but he loses the ball. So South isn't prepared for that. Levine has the Titans' only goal. Took a hit, but let the ball fly, and it went in. Knocked away. That shot deflected, and taking the hit and down on the ground is a Panther. Got the ball, looked like, against his chest. Looking at it, it looks like it's Buren, but not sure. Wait and see if he gets up. Trainer comes out. Try to help. And we've got a stoppage in play. We'll tell you that the girls won their game. The Nashua North girls beat Nashua South 11-9 for their second win of the week. And their second win of the year. South still winless on the year. Boys team's going into it. No, that was number 22. That was Daniel Ozier for the Panthers. So Ozier is the player who was injured. See the S on the helmet. So it should still be Titans ball. 10:47 when the clock stopped. And play will resume. No, it's going to be South ball as everyone heads down the opposite side of the field. South going right to left. And here come the Panthers right down. Devon Merrick. Merrick with a great run. Up across the 50, down to the 40. Loses possession. Nice scoop by the Panthers right there by Alexanian. And he loses possession, and it goes across to Lilly, and Lilly gets checked, and now there's a whistle. It'll be against the Titans. Mark Levine trying to plead the case of North. Could be a man up for South. In any event, it'll be the Panthers' possession. They lead it 2-1. 10.5 minutes to play here, first half. Pass behind the net. Bounce pass, shot, score. Ozier with the goal. Player who was knocked down and they had to stop play comes back in and scores the goal with a hard bounce, low shot. 10:19 to play. It's 3-1 in favor of the Panthers. Given a great opportunity. He set up top, had no one on him, but with a lot of traffic in front, figured he needed to get it low, and he did. And he got it by Spencer Rancourt. If you're going to beat Rancourt, you got to beat him low. Whistle blows, possession on the ground ball flurry, goes to Nashua North, and the Titans will take it. Going left to right. The ball right now, Tom Duffy. Duffy with a pass down to across the 20 to the 10. Behind the net is Janess. Jacob Janess dodges, tries a wraparound, shoots, saved by Susie. 9:51 left to play in the first half. Clock stops when the ball goes out of bounds in boys lacrosse. Does not in girls lacrosse. They keep the clock running. And deciding to direct the offense and bring it up the field, as most goalies do in the sport of boys lacrosse, is Susie. Now he's checked and gives it up, and he'll go back in net. Long stick midfielder right there is Beeren. Beeren with a whistle, and it's going to go North ball. Here come the Titans. Body check, shot, save. Right in the basket by Jonah Susie. Running down the left side of the field, number 14, Patrick Goff. Goff now crosses to the other side. Spins. Shot, deflected, rebound, no! How did that not go in? Bradley Radine right in front. Wasn't able, had an open net, wasn't able to get the ball out of the basket. We get a whistle and let's see if we get a restart. A lot of whistles in this game early on. So we've got 8:56 to play in a half. It's going to be it's been a long first half so far. All right, loose ball. Panthers will retain possession. Daniel Ozier with it. Comes out from behind the net. Pass up top to Timothy Preston. Flips it over now to Preston with it. Switches to the right side. Gives it back over to Ansel. Pass high and off the stick and out of bounds. It'll be North ball. Turnover. And the Titans will take possession with 8:31 to play here in the first half. Trail it by 2 goals, 3-1. Both teams 2-4 in Division I. North has 3 wins, or South has 3 wins with a win over Merrimack out of division. Here's Levine. Levine with a shot that goes wide. And here come the Titans, trying to set up on offense. Move to the center of the field. Trying to get there is Filanow. He can't. Nice defense by Tim Preston. Pass in the middle, ground ball, loose, picked up by Susie. Long pass down the field. It's going to go off the stick and then scooped up by Connor Leary. Leary across the 30. Looks, and he's tripped up. And we'll get a call and a whistle. That'll be a penalty. Leary with a nice move. He used a little bit of misdirection to draw the call. And now South will have a restart and possession at the 35. 7:26 to play in the first half. 3-1 in favor of the Panthers. Down low, passing up the shot, going back to Ozier. Nice pass out. Ozier with it now on top. Playing catch. Preston flips it away. Ozier with it. Down low, turn, shooting, no. Losing the ball, and the ball's picked up and scooped up and recovered by the Titans. And a whistle on that contact. And a little emotional gesture made by Goff. A little angry as the yellow flag flies. Probably, I think it's going to be against the Panthers, but we'll wait and see. 6:50 to play first half, 3-1 to score. Nashua South's goals by James Halloran, Daniel Osier, and Matt Lilly. And in we go. North, as they like to do, setting up from behind the net. Let's see if they feature Levine. Levine's got it to 25. Hard shot. Scores. Mark Levine, and he points up to the crowd, to the Titans student body. Big game for him. It's a 3-2 game. Levine with a hard shot from the 25-yard line, low, and it beats Susie to the far right corner. .6:38 to play in the first half. Tom King here along with Jim McLean on camera, our executive producer Pete Johnson. John Collins, you heard his voice of play-by-play for the first quarter. Had to leave for another engagement. And I'll be back together for the North-South baseball game in upcoming days. So Levine has 2 goals for the Titans. 6:16 to play here first half. 3-2 in favor of South. Looking for the equalizer, and it goes off the post. Susie deflected it, I think it went behind him off the post. Waiting to restart play. Substitution being made, and here come the Titans now as the clock begins to run. Alex Flynn. Flynn with a hard shot, and he hits it, scores! Alex Flynn let one fly, the senior with the goal, and it's tied at 3. 5:46 to play in a half. 2 goals for Levine, 1 for Flynn. North controlling possession the last 3 minutes or so, and they come up with it with 2 goals. A hard shot that Susie had no chance on. And it looks as though the Panthers are going to call time. And during this timeout, we'll tell you that the North girls held off a Nashua South rally earlier in a game that you may have enjoyed on Nashua's ETV. 11-9 in favor of the North girls as they won. Won their second game of the week, their second game of the year. 4-4 game at halftime. North jumped out to a 4-0 lead. South rallied to tie it at 4. And it went into the second half. North with a couple of quick goals to get a 2-goal lead. They never lost the lead in the second half. South never led the whole game. And it ended up being an 11-9 win. But now we're tied at 3 here in the boys' game. 2 goals by Mark Levine, a tying goal by Alex Flynn. For the Panthers, their goals, James Halloran, Daniel Osier, and Matt Lilly. The goaltenders for Nashua South, Jonas Susie, and the goaltender for Nashua North is Spencer Rancourt. I'm Tom King, Jim McLean on camera, Pete Johnson, our executive producer here at Stellos Stadium on a cool, on a raw early May night. And the face-off Still not won by anyone yet. Ground ball. Biggest thing lacrosse, picking up those ground balls. Still loose on the ground as they keep battling for it, and finally picked up with a whistle. Picked up by the long stick of Nashua South's Devon Merrick. But it will go over to the Titans. With possession, North's William LaRanger, another hockey player. LaRanger over to Janest, Jake Janest. Now back behind the net to Crocker. Crocker back to Janest. Pass up top. Now with it, Tom Duffy. Duffy looks to dodge. Being defended well there by Connor Leary. Duffy moves in, shot off Susie, and a flag goes. And you hear the groans. An infraction, looks like, on the Panthers. 4:50 to play, first half. It's a 3-3 game. All right, Levine sets up at the 25. Now he flips it over to Alex Flynn. Now Levine has it at the 24-yard line. A bouncer bounced a little bit too far in front of the goal and bounced wide. Didn't have the zip on it that he wanted. Now Levine is at 25. Pass. Shot wide. Goes out of bounds, and possession will go back to North, I believe. 4:20 to play first half, tied at 3. Starting to play, Adam Murphy for the Titans. Murphy back out. Janest to Murphy. Back up top to Haller. Haller loses it and scooped up now by Flynn. Flynn to Haller. Levine double team. They're going to double team him as much as they can. He's at the 30, looking for an open man. Finds one in Janest, and now it's flipped back to Haller, and a shot goes wide. It's tipped off by Susie. I think Susie got a piece of it. And now they rewind the clock, and we're running 3:35 to play first half. 3-3 slipping down, but losing possession of the ball. And the Panthers have it. Susie with it, and his pass rolls all the way across the 30 down to the 22. Scooped up by the Panthers, though they retain possession. Bradley Radine. Radine loses it. Levine, a nice play, knocks it out of the basket. Levine on the run with the ball at the 20. Circles back, tries to get his team in motion. Shot wide. And there's a play where you saw two players diving, Susie and Janest. Susie with possession of it now for South. North had a golden opportunity on that steal by Levine to try to take the lead. Weren't able to do it. But now they have possession again. Long stick midfielder right there is Nick Coffey. Gets it over to Flynn. Flynn whacked by John Mannheim, and now there's a timeout on the field by the Titans with 2:32 to play before the end of the first half in a 3-3 game. So they'll try to set up a play, trying to take maybe as much time off the clock as they can. .232 left to play here in the first half. Goals for Nashua North by Matt Lilly, Daniel Ogier, and James Halloran. 2 from Mark Levine for North, and the tying goal by Alex Flynn here at Stellos Stadium under the lights as it's started to get a little dark. And the lights take effect. Panthers will try to double team Levine as much as possible. But you're probably going to see North try to set him up, as there's the panoramic view of Stellos Stadium with a decent crowd on hand here at Stellos tonight for this game. Youth group down in the corner of the field, warming up for probably what will be, I imagine, a halftime appearance. As the teams take the field after the timeout. Keith Bertrand with instructions to his players, I'm sure, to try to see how they can spend this final 2 minutes and 32 seconds of the first half. In a 3-3 game, the box is set up. Genest. No, that's not Genest. I'm sorry. That's Alex Flynn. Flynn dodges. Gets it over to Bauer. Austin Bauer. Triple teamed. Now runs back out. Hacked and now a steal. And then a push. No call. And now we get a whistle. And they're letting the play on now. 2:01. And the clock rewinds. Here we go. The Panthers have it. So all of that discussion went for naught as North never got a shot off after that timeout. Nice rush by South. And a long shot by Halloran goes wide. But the Panthers will retain it. Behind the net. Ozier. Ozier with a hard shot. Scores! Oh, he took a shot and flung it left-handed. And Rancourt was crouched. And somehow the ball got by him. Rancourt knew the shot was coming. But it was so hard, I think he backed up a little bit. And the ball found the corner of the net. Line drive high. It's probably the highest shot on Rancourt today. And the Panthers regain the lead with 1:37 to play here in the first half on the second goal of the game by Daniel Ozier.
Panthers goal, second game, Daniel Ozier.
South, the home team. Oh no, actually they're the visitor on the scoreboard. Here at Stellos. Teams will match up again later in the season. Levine trying to see if he can milk clock and also get the equalizer at the same time. Looking for an opening. Can't find one. Now runs behind the net. It's Mark Levine, the three-sport athlete for North. Still with possession. Goes to his right. The move. He's going to try to get that shot off. He does! And he scores! What a move by Levine! Patience was a virtue as he waited and waited and waited and finally found the opening and flung it in, and we're tied at 4. Just like that. The third goal of the game for Levine. Face off now at the 50-yard line. 54.6 seconds to play here in the first half. Battling for that face-off. Ball on the ground, scooped up by the Titans. Nice scoop of the ground ball by Flynn. All eyes on Flynn with the ball, with possession. Clock ticking down as he's going to milk it now with 24 seconds left to play in the first half. Probably will make his move at about the 10-second mark. Well, maybe 15. And here he comes. 15-second mark, he makes it. Shot way up and over. 10.8 seconds left as the clock stops as the ball goes out of bounds. Titans still with it. Starting the play will be Adam Murphy. Murphy gets it up. A move at the 24 by number 24, and the shot goes wide. That was Austin Bauer, and that'll do it for the first half. Last shot of the half, nice try, but couldn't go in any more even than this. We've played a half of lacrosse here at Stellos Stadium. The score is the Nashua North Titans 4, Nashua South 4. We'll be back with second half action right after this.
You know, some snacks are a lot of trouble. I wish it were easier.
Snacks with edible wrappers would be a much better idea. What about fruits and vegetables?
Just wash and eat. Blueberries, pears, and tomatoes. How fast and easy was that? Join me next time when we'll learn the secrets of making a salad.
And welcome back, everyone, to Stellos Stadium. I'm Tom King, along with Jim McLean on camera. Pete Johnson, our executive producer. John Collins was here for the first quarter, left for a pressing engagement. And we are tied with Nashua North and South Boys Lacrosse at 4. 3 goals by Mark Levine, 2 by South's Daniel Ogier, and those are the leading scorers in this game as we have the face-off and the big scrum that always follows at midfield. Scooped up by the Titans, and a whistle blows, and we'll see. It looks like it's going to be South possession. South will go left to right. Titans will go in the opposite direction for this third quarter. 4-4 game. 3 by Levine, 1 by Alex Flynn. Daniel Ogier is a pair for South, as we said. Matt Lilly and James Halloran with single goals apiece. James Susi in goal for Jonas Susi in goal for South. And Spencer Rancourt in goal for the Titans. And here we go. Panthers with possession. Scooped up by Goff, number 14. Flips it over to Devon Merrick. Merrick back to Goff. Goff at the 27. Goes to his left. Now he and Merrick, looks like they're going to switch spots. Is that Merrick? Yes, no, it's Connor Leary. I'm sorry, Connor Leary, number 23. As Merrick falls out of the picture. Back down, Ogier. He's got 2 goals in this game. Very quick shot. Defended by number 49, Eric Hazard. Shot and a save by Rancourt. .4 the score. Just underway third quarter. Lilly with it for South. Gets it over to Connor Leary. Leary, lefty shot, tries, but loses possession, scoops it back up at the 10. He beat Tom Duffy to the ball. Now scooping it up is Goff at the 30. Down across the 20. Hacked at by Nick Coffey. Now it goes over to Leary. Leary back to Tim Preston. South, a little more patient right now with their attack. Moving in and with a goal, and that patience paid off by Tim Preston. Tim Preston with a hard shot low. Gives the old shoot 'em up sign. 9:29 to play. Third quarter, the tie is broken. It's a 5-4 lead for the Panthers. Face off at the 50 as we start. Boy, great sophomore Preston with the goal. Lilly with an assist. So Lilly has a goal and assist. Preston with his first score. And losing the ball are the Panthers. And now they may have coughed it up again. No, Titans still have it, but getting roughed up is Tom Haller by the Panther defense. A lot different. If you watch the girls' game, they're really two totally different games, totally different sports. Because of the field dimensions, clock time, and physical play or lack of it in the girls' game. 8:58 left to play here for third quarter. 8:58 left in the third quarter in a 5-4 lead for Nashua South. It was 2-0 South, then 2-2, then 3-2. North tied it up again 3-3. South took the lead at 4-3, and coming right back seconds later was were the Titans with 54 seconds left in the half and a goal. Tied it up at 4 and sent us into the half, tied at 4. And now breaking it was Preston, breaking the tie. Titans with it. Then they lose it. Scooped up by North again. They regain possession. Down low, turning, shooting, scoring. After the loose pickup, it was Austin Bauer. Bauer with the goal, and we're tied again at 5. South had possession, lost it. The Titans scooped it up, a couple of passes, and they found Bauer in the middle of the field, and he fired low to beat Jonas Susi. And with 8:29 to play here in the third quarter, it's tied at 5. Bauer with the goal. Goff with it now for South. The bounce, though, goes to North as that's filling out. Pass intercepted, whistle blows. Bauer had let go of a pass, and let's see where it's going to go. Very tightly called game. Been a lot of clock stoppages, a lot of whistles. And it's tightly contested as well. And it's a 5-5 lacrosse game here. 8:10 to play, third quarter. North looking to take the lead, their first of the game. With it is Bauer. Playing catch with Janest. Now they get it back for a shot that's deflected. Loose ball, scooped up, trying to get a handle on his Flynn. He can't. Getting pushed down is South's Connor Leary, and there's going to be a call on that. Should go over to the Panthers. And it will, let's see. Yep, it does. South with it, Leary being harassed. Leary showing some speed as he breaks out, but a whistle blows, and another call. Timeout, I believe, is the call, and we've got a timeout on the field. So let's go over the scoring for you. North's Mark Levine still the leading scorer in the game with 3 goals. Austin Bauer has a goal. Alex Flynn has a goal. For Nashua North, Spencer Rancourt in goal for the Titans. For the Panthers, James Halloran, Tim Preston, and Matt Lilly each have goals. 2 goals for Daniel Ozier, the junior quad captain. Matt Lilly also given an assist on the last Nashua South goal. 5-5 the score, 7:38 to play, third quarter. They play 12-minute quarters. So we've got almost 20 minutes of lacrosse left. Clock time, not actual time. Game clock time here at Stellos Stadium under the lights. Tom King along with Jim McLean on camera. Our executive producer is Pete Johnson. Here come the Panthers. Tim Preston with it. Preston racing to his left. Ball down low is Bradley Radine. Radine's pass goes over the head, but plenty of time to scoop it up. And the Panthers retain possession. That was Halloran. Now back out to Preston. Down over to Manheim. Jonathan Manheim dodges. Nice move to his right. Got an opening. Gets it back out to Preston. To Halloran and then down low. Now back out. Trying to make a move. Ball's loose and scooped up, and the Titans have it. Turnover. Now it's loose again. Let's see who grabs it. Ground ball, body's falling, whistle blows as hitting the deck was Haller for North. And it's going to be Titans ball. And here we go. Clock continues to run. 6:10 to play here in the third quarter. Down low with a shot, losing the ball on that shot as it fell out of the basket. Boy, you're watching players slide along the turf. You saw right there for Nashua North, that was James Gagnon sliding on the far side. Top of your screen. 5-5 to score, 5:59 to play third quarter. Watching the North-South Boys Lacrosse battle here at Stellos Stadium. Janest for North, losing it. Goes back behind the net. Little push, but getting away with it is Crocker. No, whistle blows. Let's see what the call is. It'll go back to North as the clock resumes ticking. Janest with it. Number 22. Guarded closely by Merrick. Janest back to the 25 now to Duffy. Now back out to Alex Flynn. Alex Flynn goes all the way back to the 35, now cuts across the 20. Guarded closely there by Stephen Choate. Choate uses his stick a little bit and now backs away. With the ball now is Duffy. Duffy backs away to get some room. They're at the 35. Duffy cuts to his right, spins. Whistle blows before he can get the shot off. Turnover, and it will go over to the Panthers. 4:54 to play here, third quarter. 5-5 the score. Nashua South in the dark jerseys on your screen. Nashua North with white with blue numbers. Pass goes over. Now Susie, the goaltender, as most goalies do, bringing it up, trying to start a fast break. Flips it back. And here they come. Oh, losing the ball on that run was Merrick. Now he regains it. Now to Halloran for South. South with the ball. Pass wide, but right there to run it down. Looks like it's going to be Radine, and he does. Now they get it back to Daniel Ozier. He's got 2 goals in this game. Ozier looking for a third. Mark Levine has 3 for North. 5-5 the score. Ozier now sets up the play up top. Not many shots on goal in the last couple of minutes. Halloran run, loses the ball before he was hit, so it should still be Titans ball, and it is. With it is Michael Dubian. Dubian flips it over. Scooped up nicely there by Levine. Now it's Adam Murphy, number 10, with the ball. A lot of passing, a lot of moving around, not much shooting. Janest. Janest tries to center it. No, he holds on to it. Now he shoots it. It's wide, way wide. Chased down. It goes out of bounds. to be retained by the Titans. Closest to the ball was North. That's Crocker. Crocker now gets it out to Murphy. Murphy gets bumped on the play. Now Crocker with it. Number 9, the same number he has in hockey. Shadowed by Dylan Flesh. Flesh pushes. Shot. Score. And the Titans grab the lead on a goal by, I believe, Crocker. Yes, it was. Steve Crocker falls to the ground, but he gives North the lead. With 3:02 to play, third quarter. 6-5 in favor of the Titans. Boy, Crocker ran full circle. Took the ball from the right side, run to his left, comes back out, circles around, gets some space, and fires a hard, low shot that Susie didn't see. And North with its first lead of the game.
Steve Crocker.
Goff with it now for South. Goff with a shot and the save by Rancourt in the basket. Pass flipped out to the middle by Rancourt, but it's scooped up now by the Panthers, who are looking to tie the game. They trail for the first time. They had a 2-0 lead and a turnover. You hear the groan of the crowd, taken up by North. Tom Duffy. Groan of the South fans, that is. North fans pretty happy right now. They've got the lead, 6-5. Game was tied at 4 at the half. Pass back to Haller, over to Filano. Slipping and losing possession are the Titans. That was 24 Bauer who lost it. Bauer's got a goal in this game. And now Nashua South with Goff with it. And here come the Panthers on a break. Put it out to Ozier. Covered pretty nicely there by Hazard. Long stick. .129 to play in what's been a pretty well played third quarter of lacrosse. Last 8 minutes of it anyway. First 4 were kind of ragged with a lot of whistles. Goff with it. Goff fires it and it went wide, kind of didn't get everything on the shot. So it's scooped up and taken up. Now by Lilly.
1 minute remaining third quarter.
Ozier on the left side, fires it wide. Or was he looking to pass? He might have been looking to pass, because he had an opening. And now taken behind the net by the Titans. And here they come. 38 seconds left. They'll take their time coming upfield and try to possess the ball for the remainder of the half. Levine with it. He's dangerous whenever he has it. Gets a pass over the middle to Flynn. Flynn with a shot. It hit the post, it looked like. Ball goes out of bounds. 15.8 seconds left to play here, third quarter, in a 6-5 lead for Nashua North. Levine. Ground ball shot. No, it's deflected. Still has it, though. Did it bounce back to him, I think? Oh, we got stoppage in play. 6.5 seconds left. South coach Bill Monson trying to lobby the officials for a call. Doesn't get it now, as now the time is in, clock's ticking, and that will do it for the third quarter. So the third quarter of play is over. And the Titans, with a pair of goals, take a 6-5 lead on a goal by Stephen Crocker that breaks a 5-5 tie. So we played 3 quarters of play. We've got 12 minutes of lacrosse left. It's 6-5. We'll go over the scoring for you. Mark Levine, 3 goals for Nashua North, but they have 3 single goals by Alex Flynn. And in the third quarter, Austin Bauer and Stephen Crocker scored to give the Titans a 6-5 lead. Daniel Ogier has got 2 goals for South. Tim Preston with a goal. He had the only goal in the third quarter for the Panthers. James Halloran and Matt Lilly each have goals. Lilly added an assist to his total. Jonas Susi in goal for South. Spencer Rancourt in goal for Nashua North. Upcoming here on Nashua ZTV, North-South Baseball. Should be an interesting game. Hope you enjoy that. Keep an eye on 2 pitchers that could be participating in that game. North's Jake Mellon could go against South's Jared Maloney. The 2 are very good friends. And it would be a great pitching matchup if that's the way it's going to materialize. As the teams take the field. For the final 12 minutes at what promises to be a very good 12 minutes of hotly contested 12 minutes of lacrosse. So don't touch that remote. Stay right with us. Whistle blows, and here we go. Titans with possession. They have the lead and the ball. Janest whistle blows and got an infraction away from the play, and it's going to go over to the Panthers. Janest flips the ball to the official, and it looks like, will Susi start the play or not? No, running over to pick up the ball at the 20-yard line, or just around the 18-yard line, is South's Devon Merrick. And here we go as the whistle blows. 11:42 left in the ball game. 6-5 in favor of the Titans. South with possession. Nice pass upfield now. He goes off a stick. Sliding to try to make the scooping play is Ogier, and he doesn't get there in time, and it's going to be picked up by the Titans. Mark Levine with it. Levine will start at his own 27. 11:31 left to play in the lacrosse game. Levine with a pass up to Haller. Haller with it, gets it down to Flynn. Flynn runs behind the net. Susi watching him. Centering pass, shot, score. Oh, very quick play. Haller gets the pass and scores. What a quick play that was. And Tom Haller with a goal for Nashua North, and they lead it now 7-5, 11:11 to play in the game. Nice play set up behind the net. Nice pass, but a very, very quick shot. Bang, bang play gives the Titans the lead, or a 2-goal lead, the biggest lead they've had in this game. 7-5. Watch them fight for the ball. That was Flynn with the pass from behind the net, as a lot of fighting for the loose ball on the ground, and the whistle blows, and it's going to go over to the Panthers. Panthers going right to left. They're in the dark jerseys, and they waste no time. They're down 2 with 10:46 to play. They need some scores. Patrick Goff with it. Goff flips it over to Preston. Preston down low to Lilly. Lilly back out on top to Preston. Preston with the ball, top of your screen. Gets over to Ogier. He's got 2 goals in this game, but he's been silenced in the second half. Approaching the 10-minute mark, 10 minutes to play in the game. Oh, and he gets bullied, plowed over by Hazard, who's pretty physical in his defensive play. So South retains possession with Ogier, guarded by Hazard. You see raising the stick up is Rancourt, expecting that shot. Cam Ansel with it. South hasn't scored since the first couple of minutes of the third quarter. They trail 7-5. Ansel back to Preston. Preston bounces it off the foot of Rancourt, and it bounces up in the air and goes out. 9:31 to play in the game, 7-5 lead for the team in white, Nashua North. Kind of a gathering of the lacrosse community here. Now with the ball for South is Lilly. Lilly back to Ogier. Ogier now cycling to his left. Flips it way back out. Up top to Preston. Now gets it over to Goff. Goff now to Preston. Preston with it, flips it over to Goff. Goff over to Preston. For a lot of time. 8:48 left to play, but South is taking a lot of time to set up a scoring play. And they trail. They came in here with a 3-4 record overall. Both teams are 2-4 in Division I play. Now back up top to Goff. Goff looks like he's going to try to shoot. He does, and it's wide. Deflected and goes off wide. Never reached Rancourt. 8.5 minutes left to play in the game. Ogier now in a position where maybe he can do some damage as he's out front. Nope, gives it up. Gives it up to Preston. Flips it over now to Goff. Goff now over to Ogier. Ogier, shot, score! Quick one. The hat trick for Ogier. He's got 3 to match Levine. And it's a 7-6 game with 8:06 to play. Boy, Ogier let that one fly when no one thought he was going to shoot. They may award Preston with an assist, number 21. Preston is awarded an assist as the battle rages on for possession. 7.5 to play. 7-6 to score. If they do finish in a tie in regulation, they go to sudden death overtime. Inbounding it now for South is Lilly. Lilly with it. Being checked closely by Gregory Scoville. Lilly waves off Mannheim, who came over to help him. Now he flips it to the man of the hour, Ogier, who's got 3 goals for South. And to Mannheim. Mannheim being hacked by Nick Coffey, trying to do his best to force Mannheim out of his pattern. And he does. He gets it to Ogier. But I don't know if I'd want my player opposition giving it up to Ogier. A shot is wide by Halloran. Kind of ill-advised. He had no opening. He had a defender in front, and he fires wide. 6:54 left to play in the lacrosse game. Pass out on top to Mannheim. Mannheim with the flip. Ball's loose. Running it down, looking for the scoop. Not able to get it. Knocked away from the play is Halloran, but it's going to go to North, I believe, as the players are heading downfield. Yes, it will. It'll be Titan ball. It'll be the first time the Titans have really had possession over the last 6 minutes, pretty much. Crocker, down low. Guarded by Flesh. Ball's loose on the ground. Whistle blows, and let's see what the call is. It's going to be possession North. You probably expect with 6:19 to play, once we get under 5, someone will probably call timeout to set up their offense or defense. It's a 1-goal game. 7-6, the Titans lead it. Alex Flynn with the ball, relaxing, milking the clock at the 25. Runs to his right towards the middle. Oh, nice fake. He's got an opening. Shoots wide. I think it was deflected on that play by Jonah Susi. Nice fake, but the shot goes wide. Now we're under 6 to play. 5:45. Circling to his right. Looking for the shot. Saved by Susi. Bauer wanted some kind of a call, didn't get it. Austin Bauer with that hard shot. Susi with a big save. South can ill afford to give up another goal here and be down by 2. But the Titans doing what they can. Crocker to try to set it up. The big thing is they've got the ball. South doesn't. South needs it. Down a goal. 5:14 to play. Dodging very nicely, though, but moving away from the play now is going to be Flynn. Levine hasn't really touched the ball. Levine hasn't really touched, but now he does. Mark Levine with it. At the 33-yard line. Moves past, has the shot, a save by Susi. He's come up big twice now in the last 30 seconds. Big saves by Jonah Susi. Nice pass. No, it sails over everybody. Or does it? No, it's caught. South with it. South has the ball. Shot saved by Spencer Rancourt on a hard shot by Tim Preston. Both goaltenders coming up big here in the fourth quarter in a 1-goal game. The Panthers looking for the equalizer, trailing 7-6. 4:16 to play. With the ball now is Patrick Goff. Goff over to Preston. Ogier is at the top of your screen, but he's not involved in the play yet. He sure will be soon, I would imagine. Looking to make a move is Goff. Flips it back to Preston. Now to the left side, bottom of your screen, Lilly. Now to Radine, now to Ogier. So they cycle it around the field to get to Ogier. Now Ogier switches sides and goes back. Hazard is there watching him. Ogier flips it out to Lilly. Ogier's got 3 goals in the game, so does Levine for North. Tim Preston with it. Preston now. Gives it to Lilly. Lilly to Ogier. Hazard watching him. 3:19 to play in the game. Hard shot, score by Patrick Goff. And we're tied at 7 with 3:15 left to play in the game. Patrick Goff from Ozier and Lilly with the assists. So Ozier, 3 goals and an assist. Lilly has 2 assists. And the score by Goff. Tied at 7. 3:15 left. Face off at the 50-yard line. Scooped up by South. They've got possession of it. Nice play by Manheim. Manheim on the run. Manheim at the 20. Manheim backs up. We are tied at 7. Under 3 minutes now left to play in the lacrosse game here at Stellos Stadium. Hard shot saved by Rancourt. And now he flips it out, and let's see, we have time. I think we're going to get a time called by Nashua North. They've got the ball, but we're tied at 7 with 2:49 left. Let's go over the scoring for you once again. For Nashua North, Mark Levine, 3 goals. Tom Haller with a goal, Austin Bauer with a goal, Alex Flynn with a goal, and Stephen Crocker with a goal. An assist for Alex Flynn. For Nashua South, their leading scorer, Daniel Ozier, he's got the hat trick with 3, and he's also got an assist. Matt Lilly with 2 assists, but he also has a goal. And then we've got single goals by Tim Preston, Patrick Goff, and James Haller. Tom King, along with Jim McLean on camera, bringing you the sights of Stellos Stadium. As you're looking at Keith Bertrand's huddle here, the head coach of Nashua North, trying to organize a play with 2:49 left. You've seen what you didn't see in girls lacrosse, teams able to milk the clock, and North and South have used a lot of time to do it. Bertrand got his message across, and they'll break the huddle. And we'll get ready now for the last 2:49 of this game in regulation. If no one scores, we go to sudden death overtime. First goal wins. It's almost like overtime now with 2:49 left to play in a tie game. 2 programs that are so evenly matched. Both coming into the game with 4 losses. South has 1 more win, 3, because of a divisional win, a non-divisional win against Merrimack. Now scooping it up now, the Panthers with possession. Connor Leary with it. Boy, North called time, they lost their flow, and they lost the ball. Comes Nashua South. With it is Lilly. Lilly's gonna set up behind the net. This is not what Bertrand had in mind when he called that timeout, I'm sure. Pass, centering pass, shot, score! Oh, what a quick play! And a great goal by Preston. Off from Ozier on the pass. Or was it Ozier or Lilly? It was Lilly, that's what I thought. Lilly with 3 assists now in the game. And 2 goals for Preston. 2:20 left. South down 7-5. Now takes an 8-7 lead. Boy, talk about a bang, bang play. That was it. So that turnover by Nashua North after the timeout really hurt them. And now they're down with 2:20 left. And possession of the ball is going to be huge. Levine chasing it, trying to scoop it up. Can't get it. Scooped up by the Panthers, by Goff. Ground ball so important in the sport of boys lacrosse. Goff at the 30. Going to milk that clock with an 8-7 lead and 1:59 to play. Gets it over to Halloran. Halloran with a pass. Now behind the net for Lilly. Lilly with a shot and a save by Rancourt, and it deflects back to South. How about that? Another shot, score by James Halloran, his 2nd goal of the game, and that may do it. It's a 9-7 South lead with 1:38 to play. But they're down 7-5 going into the final quarter. They're down 7-6 with 5 minutes to go, and they go get 3 quick unanswered goals and have a 9-7 lead. Actually, 4 unanswered goals in this quarter and have a 9-7 lead. Ozier with an assist. He's got 2 on the night, 3 goals and 2 assists. 1:34 to play. The Titans now need the ball. They need some goals. And here they come. With it, number 25 for North, Alex Flynn. Flynn. Well, he can't take too much time. He needs to shoot it soon. A bounce pass, dangerous pass. Oh, and an infraction is pushing him down. It was number 24, Dylan Flesh. Now with it, Levine. Levine. Been quiet in the second half. Shot. No, he passed it. Passed to Crocker. Crocker down low with the goal. Crocker with the score from Levine. 1:03 to play. It's a 1-goal game. Crocker from Levine. It's Crocker's second of the game. Someone in the box just said this is a huge face-off, and they're right. This is going to be incredibly huge with 1:03 to play. 9-8 in favor of Nashua South. Face-off, they're battling for it. Boy, I'll tell you, that's a tough draw. Ball is loose, scooped up, trying to fall on it, and now North with a big possession. That's a big scoop by Haller. And they call time. 48.3 seconds left. Things happen when Mark Levine touches the ball. He gives Jonah Susi a pat on the back. The kids all know each other. Crocker gets a hug there in the huddle from Austin Bauer. As he gets his second goal of the game. He got a go-ahead goal to make it 6-5 North, and then he got the tying goal off the pass from, not the tying goal, but the pass from Levine to make it a 9-8 game. 48.3 seconds left. North with the ball in a great lacrosse game here at Holman Stadium. Jim McLean, John Collins doesn't know what he's missing.
I agree.
Does not know what he's missing. Very quick huddle by the Titans. They know what they got to do. They get the ball in the hands of Levine and let him direct the play. He draws the defense, he draws the double team, and usually someone's open. But he's also got the capability to score. And here we go at the 40-yard line, taking possession of it, number 25 for North. That's going to be Flynn. Flynn guarded closely by Preston. Flynn loses the ball. Preston with a steal. Preston with a scoop. Preston at the 40. 33 seconds left. The whistle blows. And we get a timeout on the play by South as they are jumping up and down as Preston gets the steal. And they call time. 33.3 seconds to play. Every ground ball, every scoop, every dodge, every play, shot, save important right now. Bill Monson directing his team and that huge huddle. They've got the lead, but more importantly, they've got the ball. Here with 33.3 seconds to play. You can hear him say, you can read his lips. He said, be smart with the ball. Pretty simple message. And we're set to go. South will take it probably right about the 50, 45-yard line, at the 45. It'll be Preston holding the ball. And here we go. He's got it. Passes it down the field to Leary. Leary with a bloop pass now to Goff. Goff over to Preston. Now to Leary. Leary moves to his left. Pass over a stick to number 14, that's Goff. Goff doesn't shoot it and passes it. We're at 9 seconds to play. 7 seconds to play. 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. That's it. That's the final score. Nashua South wins it 9-8 over rival Nashua North, and they mobbed the goaltender Susie. And look at the pile. I think this win wasn't big, it was huge in front of this big crowd here at Stellos Stadium. Very quickly, the scoring for the Panthers. Daniel Ogier, 3 goals, 2 assists. Matthew Lilly, a goal and 3 assists. 2 goals for Timothy Preston, 2 goals for James Halloran, and a goal for Patrick Goff. For North, Mark Levine, 3 goals and an assist. 2 goals for Stephen Crocker, and a goal for Haller, a goal for Bauer, and a goal for Flynn. And that will do it here from Stellos Stadium. The final score, everybody, is Nashua South 9, Nashua North 8. Jim McLean on camera. Our executive producer, Pete Johnson. John Collins was here. I'm Tom King. Good night from Stellos Stadium, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it.